Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to another show. We got Foodie Beauty did a live. She deleted it, and then uh, I didn't catch this in time. I had a busy day, way too busy yesterday. I wasn't able to do this. Some of us have watched this once, maybe twice, maybe even three times. Others, maybe it's your first, maybe it's your second time. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But I'm here. We're gonna go over a bit of foodie beauty stuff. Then we'll take a look at what Missy Moo's saying. The DMs haven't been dropped by both sides, but it seems this is a world of DM dropping always. So be careful out there, people. Other than that, hey, Mary R, Amy, Judy, Nolibu, what's up? Just curious. Marie, Jessica, Deb W, Candy Apple, Sultry, Potato, Doriel, how's it going? Yeah, yesterday I was out. Hey, Lucy, K, what's going on? TGIF, Leonie, Hope Flows, Becca Boo, again, Bun Bun, Timberly, what's up? Welcome, Yelling Me, Jackie H, Lindsay. Welcome, everybody. So let's get into this. This is courtesy of Malarkey Meter. The farms are technically down. I say technically because you can use certain browsers to access the farms. So, but I think it's their software provider. Somebody was explaining that has refused to provide service. I don't know the exact details. All I know is that they are done and done unless you use certain browsers and access the site a certain way. All right, so here we go. We're getting into Foodie Beauty's deleted stream. It ain't that what's up, and then we're gonna incorporate some Missy Moo stuff, and then we're gonna move on from there. Other than that, did we see S Jam last night? S Jam hasn't been around, but did Nads respond? No, Nads hasn't been around either. What's going on? It was only a Thursday. All right, so let's go. I think the most important parts were like the first half an hour, 45 minutes. Then after that, it kind of veers off. We do a mad later? Sure. Actually, Timberly, why don't we just have you on in about 45 minutes on here, and then we can talk about certain things. But what I wanna do is, yeah, that might be best because as I said, Salah came on and he talks the same crap. He's going at Nader El Shami, poking fun at of his dancing, his look. I don't know, a video of him in a wig with makeup on. I think it's one of those gender swapping apps. You know. All right, well, and that's about it. It's pretty much the same thing, except,
Lulu.
yeah, we have 2 hours of it, which is
Hello.
actually kind of like the same thing.
Hi, Gemini Jam. Hey, baby.
And she was being very racist. Oh, yeah, you mean with the camel jokes that she was doing towards Nader? Hey, Izzy, what's up?
Hello. Hi, baby mama. Shisha and cafe time. Tracy, hi. Oh, sorry, my outfit. I turned off the filters, so a crusty eye makeup. Kane's mama. Hello.
Who believes that she turned off the filters? Maybe turn down the filters. Hey, Queen Mommy Longlegs, what's up?
It's still too hot. Oh, what's going on, guys? This is the first live stream in our new home.
All right, some people are saying this is probably the old place, but they just covered it up to make it look like the new place. How many people actually believe that?
But we are still working on getting everything together.
Let me do a vote.
Hey, nephew
Covered it
Drew
up to.
Stinky Shoes Lo-Fi. Welcome to Loyalty Beezer Club. Thank you. Ready, set, bees. Thank you, Lo-Fi nurse. Everyone uses filters. Okay, I'm like the compared to most people online. Have you seen some filtered people? Are you kidding me? What about Instagram models? You think they're just au naturel? No, they're not. And no, I'm not comparing myself to an Instagram model, but I'm
Hasn't
just using
she?
that as an example.
Hasn't she
PNV,
procured herself?
yeah, great view of the beach. Well, you're not going to see it at night anyway, so we keep the blinds closed. If
All
the
right,
windows are open, I have
let's
to like
go.
dress full. So wrinkled tablecloth. The curtains are a bit wrinkled, yeah, but it'll straighten out, right? I don't know.
All right, one thing you think she's at the old place says Dynamite. One thing I don't get. Okay, if you're gonna get a place for the windows, why are you covering the windows? I can understand. Okay, maybe if we're in the living room and Foodie Beauty should be covered, but she's on her live stream, sure she's already covered. So then why not open the windows up? Why not let all that sunlight shine through? Kind of doesn't make any sense because if she has her hijab on, then why does it matter if the windows are up or not? Just saying.
I look best without filters. Thank you. I mean, honestly, I had like remember last year, I didn't even know they were built in, like for real, and that's why I was in denial. I'm like, they don't have filters. They don't have filters. Sure enough, you know. So they're off. They're gonna stay off. Whatever. You don't like my face? Don't look at it.
She's trying to block out the heat.
So I'm just enjoying my shisha.
I guess so.
It's not humid in here at all. We have central air, and it's like very powerful. So yeah, it happened fast that we moved, huh? Like it just like we decided to move and we came to look at the place and Salah was talking with the guys like we'll take it like instantly because it's like it's all the information's already been out there, but it's a really good deal for a seaside apartment, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and it's
Can I turn her up the volume? I cannot. What I can do is turn me down, and then you guys can turn the volume up on your end, and then that should work out.
super nice, like super nice, super quiet. There's no hallway kids, very spacious, so I like it. um Stan, can you hear the waves? With the windows open, yeah, and you can see the waves crashing and you could smell the sea air. So I love it.
Yeah, she should
And my
show us.
kitchen is everything is pretty much unpacked and put away.
Do you guys know what time she was on last yesterday? Was it, can somebody tell me? What time was she on? Because then that kind of matters. Because if the sun was down, then why are the sheets still over the windows? Wow. Most of you are actually thinking she's at the old place.
That's why I haven't been live or been doing any content because I've just been like freaking out. Like it's been so much work for us. Hi Angela. He already knows the city you live in. Yeah, I saw comments like I don't know, somebody was like, this is where you live. So, like, what do you think we actually care? I don't know. We like try to like blur out some things, but I'm like, watch, people are obsessed. They're gonna zoom in. They're gonna find where we live. It's irrelevant. It's just there's no point in doing it. Thank you, Bowfiners.
So
No, we
true,
have a lot of
Beckaboo.
stuff, Lob. Just because we don't show you guys everything. Hi, aha, budget. Oh,
You
thanks, PNV. It's, I mean, we didn't mind our old place though, but that's why, hi, Golden Girl. That's why we moved, because like you saw the first place in Salmia was Salah. He was living on his own for a couple of years. No need for him to have a bigger place. And,
all right? Thank you,
when I
Jessica.
came down, um, then we decided like after marriage to live together and move to a slightly bigger place, I guess. But we thought 1 bedroom would be good for us. And then we saw this deal on the seaside and we're like, hey, let's take it. So we could have more room. Howie's in his own little room right now in the spare room. And I just wanted to have more workspace because, yeah, I was doing mukbangs in the
Mhm.
room and everything was falling over and there wasn't much room and everything. So it's time for an upgrade. Yeah.
Things were falling over, huh?
Basic, basic. It's a huge flex. People are still finding things to complain about the color differences in the lights. You know that a light bulb can be changed very easily, right? Petty
Hmm.
masters. Like, who cares? We don't care. We're so happy. The only thing is like no, like a lot of
A
apartments
key.
here, any apartment we looked at didn't have closets. So we have wardrobes and we have the spare room we keep some things in. We're gonna buy like we have an outside closet, like a wardrobe, and we're gonna get another one and put it in the spare room for like more of my stuff. It's very spacious. Yeah, it's really nice.
How much stuff does she have? I thought she had little stuff. She kept on re-wearing her abayas. They was not living together when she first went to Kuwait.
What golden girl? What golden girl? What's wrong?
Hey, Tip
Thank
Top.
you.
Welcome.
Who needs lights? Yeah, maybe we like it that way. I don't care. Hi, Leah. But we're gonna like finish fixing it all up, and eventually, inshallah, we're gonna do a complete apartment reveal. Um, Salah had some extra electrical sock outlets
It just
installed
plays in.
yesterday, so we've just been really busy, like unpacking, and we've been so tired because like moving sucks.
Wait a second. Is that something people do? Like if when they move into a place, they get extra electrical sockets installed in like places where they feel like they should be? Because I'm like, yeah, that over here, you gotta have permission for that stuff. But let's hear this again.
Fixing it all up, and eventually, inshallah, we're gonna do
Hey, Miss
a
Hellraiser.
complete apartment reveal. Um, Salah had some extra electrical sock outlets installed yesterday, so we've just been really busy, like unpacking, and we've been so tired because like moving sucks. Moving really, really sucks. Hi, Marilla.
So she was on at 4:44 yesterday, like 4:44 p.m. Are you EST, PST, CST, or are you Mountain Time?
Um, Hi, not Deirdre. Mabruk. Shukran. Can we see the view? Yeah, it's too dark. Maybe when if I do a live stream in the day, but it's kind of dark. But like at night, there's like these little caravans with lights that sell things on the beach. I want to do like a live sunset on the beach. Your
All right,
A's
let me
from
end this
Thailand. It's
vote.
the same there. No closets. They have wardrobes also. Really?
All right, I'm gonna end the vote. So most people think she's still at the old place, masquerading as if she moved into that new place. Could that be true? Yeah, based on what Foodie Beauty has done in the past, that could actually be true. So we shall see.
Hi, Maddie. I'm having search. What? Golden Girl. Do you want?
Okay, so it's the middle of the night, her time. Then there isn't any need to cover the curtains then, because if it's 4:44, you add 7 hours, then that would mean that the sun is definitely down and it should be cooler at night. So what was the need for the curtains to be on the windows? It doesn't make any sense. Hey Alice, what's up? She deleted a lot of videos last night. I was checking that out. I'm like, wow, like a lot of her library got deleted. I wonder why. Why would she be doing that? Yeah, on Wednesday, it says Wednesday that 289,759 views are gone. So most likely privatized
Want to
as
share
she
with us
usually
the details?
does. But what would the reason be to privatize all those videos? Like I don't get it.
Hi, Maddie. I'm having search. What? Golden Girl. Do you want to share with us the details? I'm so sorry. Like, well, you'll be fine. We're gonna say prayer for you. Absolutely. I will do a dua. It's called dua, like a special prayer just for you. Of course, Golden Girl. What kind of surgery, if you don't mind? If you don't have to tell us, though. A white couch. This color of couch is actually really common here, like this nice royal blue. And we have a lot of matching stuff now with it. And I love this color. So we will pray for you. Yeah. Have a visionary for a wife. I'm happy to see you. Thank you, Lo-Fi.
She
You love
wants
Dua Lipa.
she wants to get sponsorships for her mukbang videos.
I'm not in the content room. No, I'm in the living room.
Okay.
Your bladder? Oh no, is it like a bladder lift? I had a family member who had that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But as soon as you're feeling better, I want to know how you're feeling. You can message me on TikTok. So Salah's gonna come a bit after. He's just letting me talk with my beezers for a bit first. I have this attachment for my sheesh. This is like my routine. I have like my one shisha, just like finish cleaning up after dinner. Um,
Is even sponsorships for mukbang videos like a huge thing anymore unless you're established? Because like, who would sponsor you? Because if I look that up, HelloFresh was a huge sponsor, still is for a lot of channels. Then I'm seeing Function of Beauty is a hair care brand. She doesn't show her here, so that's not gonna work out. There's Chatbooks, which is a platform for you to design a photo book. I mean, that could be okay. Puzzle Friends, Athletic Greens, Helix Sleep.
um,
But didn't she have a HelloFresh sponsorship before and she neglected it? So would they sponsor her again? Mary Higgs asks, is she going back to Canada when her visa expires or a visa run to a neighboring country? I have no idea about that, Mary Higgs. We'll just have to see whatever she does.
we did. I have a grocery haul coming out on my channel because we did like a lot of groceries today. My kitchen is amazing. It fits everything inside. Like the washer dryer, I don't have to like go sideways to get into the between the washer dryer and the bathroom. Hi JJ. Hi Numi. Yeah, everything is going really well. I love it, love it, love it. I'm even doing okay with the yeah, let me know, Golden Girl. I'm even doing okay with the elevator. It's not too bad. Anastasia Quintero. Welcome to my season, ready, set, please. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I
Adam
can
and
fit in the
Eve.
stand-up shower. And I actually had a bath, so I can fit in the bathtub. So all the
Oh yeah, her Adam and Eve sponsorship. I don't know how that's gonna work out well, especially when she's a lady. She's a Muslim woman.
people. Thank you. So anyway, I noticed the harder I ignore people, the harder they try to get my attention. I've really noticed that. There's so many weird. There's like people never cease to amaze me. I'm always amazed at how low people can go and how I never knew about their character. Like you can say that about me. I never knew how bad she was. I never knew how psychotic some people were, like former beezers. Oh, it's lemon mint now. I can't get off the lemon mint. Who needs a bath when there's an ocean? Actually, salt water is like the biggest cleanser from what I heard. Teardrop. Yeah, I was like, I don't really want to address this person because they're obviously trying really hard to get my attention. And I've
Remember her FabFitFun boxes? I do remember that.
seen like people have come in my comments and messaged me.
Maybe a shisha brand will sponsor her. I guess
Um,
so.
so I just want to say, Carolina, we're gonna break the bees in. Ready, check bees. Welcome, Carolina. Thanks for rebeezing. 3 and 1, hun. I never like. Okay, number one, I have the same DMs that Missy Poo has that she's flexing. But we don't do that. We're not going to. We didn't do it because
Emery,
just like there's no point. There's nothing really revealing there, and Kelly UK.
she could get a local rice brand sponsorship. You know what? These aren't that bad ideas. Shisha brand, rice brand sponsorship, maybe an abaya sponsorship. Maybe an abaya brand, that is caters to bigger people. Foodie Beauty would be, the perfect person for that type of sponsorship. Maybe she should look into this. Hey, W.
Welcome to Very Important Bees. Ready to bees. They, yeah. Hi, Ageless Beauty. It's amazing here. They will continue to try. Exactly. Um, Stan. Yeah, really. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Why is she saying that? Salah contacted Mr. Moo. Number one, any recent. That any her claiming that there's recent DMs is BS, 100% lies. Just like she lied about D super chatting, um, French fried fraud from the beginning. By the way, I
Take your
just want to say,
measurements.
I was watching Yo Mama's stream. I Charlie and I don't see eye to eye. That's obvious, whatever. But she dragged FFG so hard and so good that I never knew you were like this. I didn't know you were this good. Now, I don't like when you drag me hard, but when you drag her hard, I can laugh. Hi Shorty. Hi Blacks. Oh no. What's the matter? We'll pray for good news for you, whatever it is, if you don't want to share. She basically said, and it's kind of mean, but I would be imagine walking around with her face. I would call animal control if I saw her in public. And I'm just like, you need to
What?
worry less about animal control being saving BBJ and more of them coming for your, you know what? Yeah. So it was hilarious. I almost choked on my freaking sandwich, and she did drag her. I love it. So I have to side with her on this fight for sure. What else?
Right.
Sorry. It was so good. It was so good. Hi, Estrella. Hi, Dream. Yeah, you guys love the new place. You guys will get a complete tour. Don't worry. It is so spacious. Like, I love it. There's no comment that could be too mean. Yeah, she deserves it. She can drag, and she has the nerve to say Charlie's obsessed with her. Excuse me? Excuse me. Who has an entire channel dedicated to one person? And she's like, go back to criticizing my light bulbs, you peasant. Anyway, so
True K.
yeah, Salah, exactly. Anyway, so this whole messy poo thing, um, I don't know. I mean, the nerve, I don't know if she ever said Salah has no personality. I don't know if she said that, but the nerve of you when your husband just sits there like a dry log in the background laying in bed. That's all you do. Where's your chemistry? You just lay there like lumps of crap in your bed criticizing other people. You've become everything you criticized in those DMs. So don't make me release the DMs because you look worse than I do in those DMs. Those voice notes you sent and you doxed people in the chat in the DMs, please don't make me do it. Okay? Because I still have those. I think. I don't know. Anyway, oh, they might be my old Instagram. I'd have to log in. I have a new Instagram now. But hi, Jessica. Yeah. Salah has the DMs between him and Mr. Moo. Those are old DMs. So the only thing that's a little juicy, I guess, if you want to say, was what she said about like how he said, I'm impulsive and I give our business, because that was the time when we got in that huge fight and I went online and outed it. And I said, we broke up. I called him this and that. And that's what he was talking about. He did not want, he was hurt that I went online and talked. No surprise. I saw all of the DMs. So what's the big deal? Like, that's so in the past. Hi, Lolo.
All right. For me, I'm gonna stay out of the whole Charlie Gold and FFG situation. Like I'd rather reactors, that's my opinion, I'd rather reactors not to go at each other, but there has been years of history between those two reactors that some of us know about, others may not know about, that stem back all the way back years and years and years, even in fact like 5 plus years now. So if you don't know about the history, maybe you wouldn't understand why, but I typically stay out of stuff. I only, gotta react to reactors whenever I need to, not because I want to, because I need to. So staying out of that whole stuff. You guys can watch whoever you guys want to watch, but yeah, I'd rather just stay in my own lane in regards to that situation.
Does she lay on the bed like the grandparents in Willy Wonka?
Does
Yeah, they
this?
just lay in the bed all day farting, like whatever. So the husband's a doll that she makes. Seriously, no personality whatsoever. Obviously, a cuckold. He lets you go on stream with your big jugs out.
He's a what? Is she using that term correctly? He's a cuckold.
Seriously, no personality whatsoever. Obviously, a cuckold. He lets you go on stream with your big jugs out, which I know I did in my past, but I don't. Honestly, I have no idea how I ever did that. Really, I don't know. I don't know if I could ever go back to do. I could never go back to doing that. Never. Megan Elise, look,
No, DMs have not been released. Hey, spoiled milk.
welcome to Budget Bees.
Did I end this
Welcome,
vote?
welcome.
Okay,
She's stirring up drama, but that's so pathetic. Like, she's completely not the person I ever thought she was. How do you go from like, I don't know, fake, fake, fake in every way? Yeah.
this is so
My
silly.
new Instagram is
It's like Misty Moo lets Missy Moo show her jugs, and he's a total cock. Total cock. She's so reaching.
Chantal YouTube, I think. So, anyways,
Why is
nobody
she
cares about
reaching?
you on either side. The haters don't like you, and the beezers don't like you anymore. So maybe get a hint. You're trying way too hard. Like, stop adding me, stop talking about me, because I'm just not even going to address you after this. I'm only addressing the DMs issue. So anyway, um, there's no new DMs. That's a blatant, complete lie. I'm just so surprised how low people go for clout. Like, what? Like, you're just making up lies now? Like, blatant lies. Like, so Salah was in my DMs. Okay, this is how it started. Let me give you a little history lesson.
Hey, goddess, Quana, what's up?
I know a lot of you warned me that she was nuts. Anyway,
Probably Ho Flows. Hey,
she's nuttier
Smelly
than a
Cat.
trail mix, I swear.
Wow. We're gonna really tie up that Mr. Moo is a cock? Seriously, guys? Really?
Not even the Twitter trolls don't like her. Twitter is insane and pathetic. A bunch of friggin' weird cat ladies who have no life. I swear, like, you spent all day trying to find my location? Show up here. Like, what? What are you gonna do? Like, who
Oh,
cares? Like,
shit.
oh, we have
Foodie Beauty is like, pull up. Pull up to the spot in Mangav. Pull up right now. Double time.
information. It's like they're proud of doxing people. It's like they're proud that they have some piece of information about me. Like, it's so weird. Like, touch grass, and they do it for free. You don't get paid to be on Twitter. You have no life. Oh, Chantal YouTube. Thank you, babe. So Missy, who was a big time supporter before, you know this, right?
Thanks, Mrs. J. Appreciate it.
She liked to try to involve herself in our lives, apparently, now that I think about it, because number one, she was the one who first messaged Salah on Instagram, and he still has all the messages, everything. She messaged him first. Okay. And I was like, and I even like talked to another Beezer about this. The Beezer's like, why is she messaging your husband? Like, why is she messaging your husband? Sweet vintage, so very important Beezers. Hi. 13 months, my king and queen bees, you are the best.
Didn't Missy Moo like really have the hots for Salah? Wasn't she saying that he's like super attractive?
Thank you. Oh,
You
hi,
remember that?
Lauren. I still have to check my messages. Sorry, Lauren. I know. Anyway, okay. So she messaged him first and was like saying something nice or whatever. I don't even know. I could get it. Kicked pissy poo out of her. It was so funny when FF Gun kicked pissy poo out of her chat when the super chat. I know she tried to kiss her ass with the super chat and she's like, "We don't like you." Why does Missy think it's her place to hold Stella accountable? Exactly, just like Clara Dane. Like, what? Hold accountable for what exactly? Like, oh my god, I can't.
Missy wants Salah, probably wants Salah.
So okay, so
Maybe they do want to trade off. That's some freaky deaky stuff, but I mean not that freaky deaky. People like swap all the time. Sometimes they do like full swaps.
that's it. And then Salah asked me because she like I don't know if she friend requested him or whatever. He asked me if he's like he doesn't add anyone on Instagram. If you check his who he's following is still like 252. He doesn't follow anybody who requests him. Okay, obviously because he's not a piece of crap. All right, like someone we know. So cornbread, welcome to Budget Peas and Rich Peas. Welcome. So anyway, he asked me, "Do you want me to add her back? Like, do you want me to add her on Instagram as a follow friend?" And I said, yeah, she's a beezer. Go for it. She's supportive. She's nice. Blah blah blah. Go for it. You know. So that's why, like, she's all like, he liked my pictures. He liked your pictures because he likes everyone's pictures that he follows. And I'm pretty sure your husband liked some of my pictures as well. Just saying, okay?
What Monty talking about swinging now? Dirty Monty. Spoiled milk. What's wrong with talking about soft swapping versus full swapping? Huh? Isn't that what Missy Moo wanted?
So don't read too much into that.
Is
He
swinging
was
even
being
a
he
thing?
was being nice, you know?
Janine, if you want to find out, put a pineapple outside your door, upside down, and then you could you could do a test that way.
And he never messaged her after that. They never had any direct contact. He would talk
Hell yeah, swinging is a thing. It's even more of a thing.
to Mr. Moo
There's more people on the planet. More people are more open to doing things like that. It's becoming more and more of a thing. Before it was considered something that was truly hidden, right? But now people will literally just be straight up with you, be like, "Hey, I'm a swinger."
because that's what you do when you're Muslim. And this culture, you don't talk to other women directly, all right? He didn't like all her pics. No.
Bringing it back like it's Victorian England, you should never approach a gentleman should never approach a woman in conversation unless she approaches him first.
He didn't like them all. Maybe a few here and there. She's we still have the he still has all the messages with Mr. Moo, yeah. Yeah, of course. He does. We can definitely show. There's
Missy wants the salami large.
no recent ones whatsoever. Babe, do you still have all the messages? I'm pretty sure you do, right? So I'd like to see a date and time of these new messages. Let's see them, or it didn't happen anyway, but let's see them. And why are they taking so long to be fabricated? Obviously, I wouldn't put it past her. Anyways, like
All right, so literally half of you lovely people think that Mr. Moo is a cock, and half of you lovely people think that Mr. Moo isn't a cock. It's literally a virtual tie. What is going on?
instead of making an ugly wreath, that's what she's doing. You have time to make an ugly wreath, an ugly doll, and you don't have time to show DMs. What?
Half of you. Why? Why is it that a half of you lovely people over here think that Mr. Moo is a cock? What strikes you as Mr. Moo being a cock? I really like to understand this because this is really interesting right now. I don't see any signs of Mr. Moo cucking, okay? But please tell me. Give me your observances on Mr. Moo and how the hell he's cucking.
You still have the whole messages? All right. So,
How do you fake
and when she
DMs?
would
Smelly cats. DMs can be faked. There's people who have the skills that can fake DMs, so sometimes you gotta be careful. But if one side shows DMs that are like drastically different from the other side, and certain things don't line up when you zoom in, then yeah, they've been fake DMs in Girl World before, and not only once, not only twice, but several times. So sometimes you just really got to be careful.
messaged me, she was obviously on my side, but she's like blaming me for her bad behavior of like sending me the information about T and Sass's daughter and bad mouthing just breeze in and all this and that. Like, really? You're gonna blame me for that? Please get a life. She's trying so hard to fit in with anyone she can. Anyway,
Jen says, "Are they still in the old place and just put up a curtain? The lights are giving me 2700K warm light, while other place was 4000K cool." Yeah, giving off the vibe as if she's still in the old place, but we shall see.
so that's what happened. That's the history on that. She's
Can I say another thing? If I'm gonna use logic here, why if this is the spare room, right? The room where she's gonna do I don't know, her stuff in her videos and whatnot, or is this just the second room? I can't remember because I think she said that the hamster is in the video room, right? So this is like the second room. Why would you place your couch against where the window is like that? That don't make no sense. Because logically, you would kind of place the couch against the wall, not against the window. This is in the living room. Like it doesn't make any sense to me because who the hell places their couch, the back of their couch, against the window so you are sitting with the window on your back? Like that don't make no sense.
She's the one who tried. She's the one who messaged Salah first, and even another Beezer who I was talking to at that time was like, "That's weird. Why is she messaging your husband?" And then I was like, "Whatever, you know, he's not messaging her back after that." Like, I think he just wrote like like thanks, LOL, or something stupid, and then that was it. Um, so then him and Mr. Moo were talking because he started seeing him as somebody he could confide in. Obviously not. Don't this is a lesson. Don't ever trust people online. Like, I know I shared Everest DMs, but he's nobody to me, like, and that was wrong. But like, to go from being a complete supporter and having this like friendship and like saying, "Oh, we support you."
Yes,
No,
well, man.
there's even a DM saying, "We support you no matter what. We would never turn on you." Blah blah blah. Like, you know, um, and shut up about the animal abuse because that's BS. Because your animals look more mangy than mine ever did. Thanks, God.
OMG, really? That's like a whole 2 hour of adolescent
Yeah, why are you even in
whining.
our business? And why are you in this whole like now she's trying to like be a savior in this natured situation. Like, oh, and by the way, buddy, yeah, I'm gonna roast you next. Calling me a buffalo when you're leeching off of an elephant and you look like a camel, a diseased camel with severe gingivitis. All right, meth head, you better shut it.
I love that she uses broast instead of roast, but like I'm gonna broast you as in marinated, slow broast coating, pressure fried in a pressure fryer. Not just regular roasting, broasting. Remember when she first had the broasted chicken and she said it was so good? Yeah, buddy, it's not a roast, it's the broast. I'm gonna broast you.
Oh my god. Anyway,
You hear those wrinkled sheets? Yeah, she needs to iron
the
those.
nerve, the nerve, the nerve. The nerve. Go watch BBW King's channel, by the way. You get some very flattering angles of them too. So I especially like the meth fairy activities. All right, so that's where that comes from. Stan, the queen of roasting. No, I think Charlie gets that one for this for now. Definitely, definitely. Perfectly sums them up. I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't know.
All right, should I do another vote? Do you all believe that maybe Foodie Beauty might get a cat? Because I did make a video. She did respond to it that I said, hey, it's actually likely that she might get a cat in Kuwait. What do you guys think? Let me start a poll. Will Foodie Beauty get a cat in Kuwait? Yes or no? And then maybe we'll seek out a timeline. Because if she's truly moved into this place, it is highly possible that she could get a cat.
Yeah, he's just trying to use my name because he can't get anything else. Like what? You literally think that people are going to subscribe to your OnlyFans? You can't even get people to watch you when you're in the bathtub. There was crickets louder than anyone in your chat. Turn on members only, and you have doo doo in there. Yeah, no one's chatting, Daddy. No one's chatting because he's an abusive piece of crap. Nobody wants to talk to. Okay, except for desperate women like yourself.
All right, vote now.
She cried after that. No, she went back to criticizing the color differences in our light bulbs as if, you know what? We could change a light bulb right now. He's grasping at straws, I know. Doing like I don't know. I don't we don't even like we watched through BBW King, honestly. Anastasia crickets. Seriously, that was hilarious. Oh, I think he thinks everyone thinks he's hot. I'm gonna take my towel off and go in the bath in Dee Dee's bathtub, her condo.
Uh huh.
Anyway, he's
Blah
having to
blah.
roll cigarettes. Pathetic loser. And saying that I'm fat, well, you're emaciated. You're an emaciated, diseased camel. So I would rather be fleshy than
Yikes.
sinewy and diseased. So, yeah. And I hope you go to prison for a very long time, a very long time. And then I hope you get deported to Egypt.
Am I muted? I am not. I
Don't talk about
am.
oh the
My audio
peeps.
is still there.
I know. Gosh.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with rolling cigarettes. Does anybody here roll their own cigarettes? Anybody that old school? Is anybody that particular?
Really, I don't know. Anyway,
And
I
I'm
have a
sure
guardian angel, that's for sure.
a lot of people are waiting for Nads to be in the bin and get deported. Some people would think that would be the best outcome for him. Other people might think otherwise, but like I keep saying, whatever happens, happens.
I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. So, did you see the
You
El
used to?
Scammy family on
Oh,
Dudu's cupboard?
cool.
Yeah, where did you go? Le Dolorama and buy some sticky little stickers? How cute. Do you think Dudu really thinks she's innocent or is she just lying for her man? Do you think she thinks he's innocent? I bet you she's deluded enough. I was. I was. Probably. He's such a joke and she's hilarious. He thinks he's smart. Yeah. Gross. I look at that now and I'm like, even Salah's like, what were you thinking? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I don't know. I didn't have a brain at all. And Salah left him a comment on his channel. He's a coward. He blocks him. Coward, coward, coward. Thank you, Shorty. She doesn't care. Yeah, they've said some really nasty things,
Jen says, Foodie, it's not cool to smoke. She's so stuck like a 14-year-old. Yep, stuck.
about Gary. Like that whole thing was just disgusting. Honestly, I don't know why he would let him run him off of YouTube. Ew. Like, please come back and roast him, please.
All right,
Anyway,
let me end this vote here. What did I put up? Will Foodie Beauty get a cat in Kuwait? Two-thirds of you think yes.
um,
What's the
so
timeline?
that's the story with Messy Boo. You look pathetic. You're trying way too hard. You're a very big try hard. I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. Like, imagine seeing your mother with her milkers out, hanging to her knees, and trying to get involved in like high school level drama. Really? Like, how pathetic. How pathetic. I couldn't even imagine. And then her husband in the background sounds like the guy from Office Space with the stapler. Beep, 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 beep. There's no way you thought in your mind, right mind, he was remotely attractive. Ew. Ugh. Totally yikes. Yeah.
She sounds jealous, but that was pretty accurate. Missy Moo with her milkers out, hanging to the knees.
Anyway,
Hang low to
so
the
that's
floor.
that story. It's all BS. It's absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. He never DM'd her or any of that thing of the salt. When I heard that blatant lie, like, oh, so Salah's been DMing me, and like, don't talk this close to the camera either, okay? Thanks. Off with her head. Can we cook a hungry man dinner on the stove? Man, yeah, that's really sad. I saw that clip on the stream. Like,
All right, we
he's
got
like totally out of it. Like, he's live streaming like like totally out of it, man. You need help for sure.
it ain't that says so Salah and his fake Muslim wife is sitting around watching Nader take a bath. That's some freaky ish. This is very disrespectful Muslim behavior. I actually haven't even watched that. I just know that he was doing that. Yeah, you're right in that.
It amazes me how adults carry on with this drama for years. Being a beezer has truly shown me how sad the world really is. The kids are watching people. Yeah, really. Be an example, right? Ew. Yeah, true, lo-fi. They all reach so high out. Yeah, they reach so high, exactly. Yeah. I think Missy exposed is material from Like, what is she like? Seriously. And I never emailed her. I don't talk to her. I don't anything. The only time I see is when people comment or it's on a live stream, like from Yo Mama. I don't ever watch her crap.
Okay. Hey, Whispering Fairy. Welcome.
I wasn't wearing an
Hey,
abaya in
Bimbo.
apartment reveal. I was wearing the only other non abaya thing I own. I love when you do that accent. We never saw anything. We never heard anything of the sort.
Oh, yes. I remember the very first time I ever saw Foodie Beauty's stuff was 420, 2021. She had that top on. And what did she do? And it was revealed oh yeah, she went by the patio doors, and she was doing something, and then they revealed it themselves. How do I remember the date exactly? Hey, it was 420. Okay, that's how I remember. 420, 2021. First time ever.
Oh my gosh. Ugh.
Why did she make the camera so tight up close to her face? It cuts off her head. Why? Well, let's think logically here. Why would Foodie Beauty do this? Because it's kind of very close to her face, right? Like she zoomed in intentionally because she's trying to prevent people from recognizing the background. This is why she was doing the other angle. You know how you can put your phone when you're doing video in landscape orientation versus the other one, like portrait. And she kept on doing portrait orientation because she didn't want the background to be revealed at the luxury villa. It's kind of like the same thing. If she wants to not do portrait, but she wants to do landscape, you zoom in so as little of your background is shown. Now, why would she do this? Is it because she's not at the new place? Or is it because she doesn't want to show certain things off the new place?
She probably doesn't get any attention at home. I know her sitting there, completely ignoring her husband, saying that I'm not allowed to lie. I should be lying about our relationship. Number one, you don't know anything about our relationship, period. We got in like one fight, and that's all that was said. That DM is the juiciest you're gonna see. You know what I mean? So yeah. Can someone translate that super chat? Thanks.
Yeah, like who keeps moving in the middle of the month? It's like she's not done this not only once but twice. Two times she's moved in the middle of the month. Why?
AEIOU. I love this shisha. So, anyways, guys, what else is new? So, yeah, we're in our new apartment. What else did I want to address? Anything else you want me to address? I can't remember. There's so much that's gone on. I don't even remember.
All right. So here's what
Yeah.
I should do.
She said you fight with Salah every day. I can only imagine what he's going through. He's very happy. Thank you very much. How, like, we fight every day? Are you in here? Are you the fly in our old apartment or what? Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, she was the fly in our old apartment. Are you holding a sixth sense in those big jugs of yours? Like, I don't understand where you come off saying, really, because we could say that about you and Mr. Moo. Like, where's your vlogs together? Where's your love documentary? Where's your, like, watch her go do all these vlogs that no one will watch now. Hi, Malik. Colleen, yes.
And that says there is a reason they left so abruptly. Yeah.
I don't know what her problem is. She's just weird. She sounds bitter that I completely disregard. Like, threw her out of the Beezer ship because, and now she's nowhere because nobody wants her because you're not trustworthy. You're not. And not because of me, because of your actions. Because you lie. You're a blatant liar. Luann, member for 14 months. Thank you for rebees. Ready, set, rebees. Thanks, Luann. How would she know that? How would anyone know anything? How would anyone know anything? And actually, thank you for proving me right when you doxed me, you Twitter idiots.
The one.
Because in the advertisement it says for families only. So um that means that you have to show your marriage certificate to move here. So,
Mm-hmm.
wrong again.
Okay.
Your 15 minutes are over. Baby mama Salah's laugh. Yeah. The handsomest man. The handsomest man. Baby, you're the handsomest man. Anyways, I was like, okay, I promise I'm not going to talk about drama, but here I am. Getting
Always talking about drama.
sucked into it. Just leave me out of your drama, people, okay? Like your whole trashy, gore world, crappy community. I'm not part of this, okay? Like this is your weird. I don't know what you got going on. Like people like to laugh at people they call lol cows. Like, excuse me, lol cow who? Like you're all more pathetic. You've all been proven to be more messy and more weird. So I don't know where you come off. You have some nerve making fun of us.
Yeah, it's for expats, families and expats. So she would be the expat, wouldn't
The
she?
Blue Window, Beth. I haven't watched them but once since you broke up. We don't care if Chantel isn't there. Howie is, oh, he's good. I'm drinking Nescafe, yeah. We've already started decorating. Um, we have a lot of the same old decorations as well from the other place, but it's not going to be like the same kind of decorating like you would see, in the Western world. It's more Middle Eastern style, like more Syrian style. Hi, A class. You need red lights. Can we address SGM drunkenly screeching and falling repeatedly and eating chicken off the floor? I don't know
Being
what's the deal
addressed.
with that is. Yeah, teardrop. All of your haters are for unfortunate king. New apartment. We did have an apartment reveal, Colleen, on our couples channel. Like we decided to move, and then like the next day we started moving. So it was like a lot of work.
Hey, chiffon cake. Did we determine if the hamster was the original one or a replacement? Most of the audience here, when the vote was cast, said that the hamster has been replaced. I'll word it that way.
Like,
Hey, Charlie's mom.
yeah, he had some electrical outlets installed, and we finally have some things put up. But we're gonna do like an apartment reveal, so we're not gonna show like everything right now. Yeah, there's a lot of good coffee over here, Arabic coffee especially.
All right, after
I
this,
love coffee. It's good.
I think what I'm gonna do is show some Missy Moo stuff, and then if Timberly's still available, then we will do a talk about the entirety of the situation and what our thoughts are. Electrical installed in 1 day, right? I mean, it doesn't really take that long to install outlets. But then again, they're going through tile, so there's gonna is the difficulties increased. Wow, they don't do credit check and rental history. I don't know. Maybe it has to do something with expats because the expectation for an expat is that you're working at one of those bigger companies, right? And if you're working at those bigger companies and you're going to leave your country to come to Kuwait, then the pay has to at least be good enough for you to do that. And if the pay is good enough, then what is the point of doing a credit check? Because where the hell else are you going to go? Maybe to another apartment. But if they're all about the same price, then the expectation is maybe you can afford it. And the credit check system, do they? I guess they would have a credit system, right? But how would you really credit check in Kuwait when you're an expat from like anywhere else? You know what I mean? It's such a complicated situation. Do we have anybody that's been through this? Something is suspicious, says Lily.
Good, eh? Me too.
You don't think Salah
And
lifts
it
a
doesn't affect
finger?
my sleepiness. Like I could drink Nescafe and go to bed after.
Smelly Cat says you can't do your own electrical work as a tenant. Does that work? I know that doesn't work here, but does that work over there? You got to get somebody in. Do they have to show papers to change anything? Will they allow any of these changes, or are they just doing it and not even caring?
The Middle East better than the West? I'm enjoying living here more, I guess. Yeah, Golden Girl. I don't know. I guess it's kind of sad, you know. The air quality sucks. Can't be any worse than Toronto. The smog there is crazy. We live right up by the sea, so we have clean air, I think. Um, words of wisdom for us, Jam. How about not blowing your money on crappy $80 crappy FFG merch? Like, do people actually buy that crap? Please help S Jam revert.
I see.
Yeah,
I
the air
see,
quality is
alien.
worse in Toronto. Your new neighborhood is known for prostitution. Not Mangiff, no. There's some areas that have some, but like, are you kidding? Like
Facts, Lily.
every like the
The way how the installation for those outlets are, like somebody just literally mangled the tile and just set something within the tile itself. I did not take notice of that, but the same thing they were doing at the first place, same thing they did at the second place, and this place seems a lot better, but somebody mangled the place with the painting and mangled the place with the electrical outlets.
Canada's worse for prostitution. And what about US? Are you kidding me? What about downtown in like LA? Like there's like I think there's some areas, I'm not sure. I heard like maybe Mabula or something, but not Manga. And what do I care anyway? We're not like buying prostitutes. Who cares? Actually, if people have to do that to make a living, that's really sad. Can you make Beezer shirts? Be my bestie want to represent. Yeah, we need a Beezer Club t-shirts. Toronto's so gross. I only go there for concerts. Yeah, or like New York City is a lot dirtier, so I wouldn't even talk.
Wait a second. How does she know about Mabula and the whole situation over there? It seems Mabula is like super huge for that type of stuff.
He needs rehab. Won't go if they take his phone.
Hey, Recovery Collective.
Well, yeah, like rehab. I know. When I went to like a psychiatric retreat, that's why I ran away. They take everything away from you. Like I had a boombox and I was only allowed to listen to like I remember just listening to Tupac All Eyes on Me on repeat because I had nothing to do. Actually, back then I didn't even have any cell phones. I can't believe how old like I feel so old living in a time when there was no cell phones, when there was no internet, you know? 2 blocks from where I live, the world famous PCH where prostitutes wander the streets. Not a single prostitute here where I live, though. Let them talk. But just like, who has a life to literally try to find every little negative thing about where I live as if it's my responsibility for prostitution issues? Like, why is that? Why does that reflect on us? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. This building is very well kept and very quiet, and it's families only. So,
Can't wow, she still listens to Tupac All Eyes on Me. More like all pies on me. No, more like all pies in me. I don't know. All
no.
eyes on me.
A plus. If I have a play button, I wonder if I could have it shipped here. So Cal Fat
Hey
Chick,
Ziggy,
welcome to Push a Piece and Ready Set
what's
Meet.
up?
Welcome, welcome. Excuse me. Angela, no, I will not be traveling back to Canada. So I don't have to actually um travel back. You know, I know people think they know a lot about like my status, which is weird because they don't. But look like the julep in his FFG merch. So jealous of your building with the view, period. It's a very nice view.
All right, can somebody tell me how far Mabula is from Mindgaff? Got the AC on yet? Yeah, my AC's on. It's being and there's a fan in my room, like a ceiling fan, so I'm good. Mabula isn't that far away from Mangaff, people. Just take that in.
Like the first night we slept here, I woke up and like the view, like we looked up the curtains. Oh my gosh. Like the sun and the sky. Like it just like because the window's so huge when you're laying down, you just see in the ocean. It was so amazing. Go back and see my family. Not right now. Yeah, Golden Girl. Okay, hi Anna. Well, thanks for saying hi,
What happened 30 years
babe.
ago?
Are you coming, babe?
What?
Okay, honey bunny.
Alien Tourist says, I lived in the Middle East as a little kid. My dad has told me about how crazy nights out can get. Prostitution tends to be with young boys more than girls. Oh, he told me he even saw young boys dressed up as girls. That was 30 years ago. So it was more like a type of, what's it called? Bachabazi type of boys. Interesting.
Do we have to do a neighbor? No. I mean, I didn't really want to talk about it, but no, I'm not gonna have to. Um, I'm not gonna have to leave. Um, it's called skunk. The king bees are emoji. But does my family want to visit Kuwait? I don't know. Like I think that would be too much
That
of a
is
pain.
sick.
Maybe it's expensive to come here, but
I do know all the world's spoiled milk.
I guess for me to go back home, it is kind of too. Well, it's about like 2 grand. It depends. Like I, I think after I use my like after I have like a whole bunch of points, but it's not too bad.
Aiden that says if Stella goes to Thailand, he will fall in love with a lady boy. I'm in love with a lady boy.
So
Bunny.
skunk
I'm
smells
in
good.
love with a lady
They're being
boy.
ironic with the name. The bees or perfume smells really nice too. So I'll go back to doing videos and live streams. I just needed like time to get settled in a bit. It's the blue window stand. Oh my gosh. It's like 125 here. Is that a pad? It's the blue window. Yeah, this place has a lot of windows. I know people are like, you don't like windows. But honestly, because I'm usually like, even when I have windows, I usually just like this, like curtains. Like, we don't like the bright sunlight, in the house all the time. But
Right, Bimbo? You think she's just covering the old apartment now? I mean, isn't that so insidious to view an apartment, act like you moved in there, and then cover up your old apartment to make it seem like you actually moved? Very insidious move, but would I put it past her? No, because it don't make no sense. She's all the way zoomed in like this, and there's a covering over your window when it's late at night and the sun is down. You got full blasting AC, and the back of your couch is towards the window. It completely doesn't make any sense.
just having the option to open the window wide and smell the air and see the sea is like a different vibe than just like opening your window and seeing a depressing, like, buildings and street only. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, in the 90s. Yeah, it's like solid 34 Celsius now. But it's only hot until about 4. And then like we went out today at around 3:30.
Nisi Nisi says, fun fact, the only real professional job as a real secretary at a hospital was the same facility or psych institution she was put in.
And it actually wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't that hot.
All right, can we look back in time? Remember her first job? I think her first job. Where did she say her first job was again? Because remember, Pete said that him and his mom worked at StarTech back in Cornwall, and his brother also worked at StarTech because the mother was hooking everybody up with that job. In fact, the mother was also instrumental in Foodie Beauty working at StarTech, remember? So StarTech was one of the first jobs. Yeah, the call center, StarTech. that Pete's brother, and Foodie Beauty got hooked up by the moms. Then after that, Pete's, I think he went to another call center. If not, it was Walmart. Because then I believe his mom went to Walmart because I think StarTech got shut down. I think that was the reason why. And then they had to go to Walmart. So remember, Pete said he was a cashier at Walmart. So was his brother. And yeah, Walmart was one of the worst places he said he worked at. Um, After that, I don't know what happened. Maybe another call center. Or did he go to Rogers immediately? I can't remember. Didn't she say she worked retail at some point? Yeah, she did work retail at some point. But I do remember that the one of the first jobs that Foodie Beauty had was StarTech because Pete's mom was hooking them all up. But yeah, she also worked at the hospital. She worked at retail, and yeah, there we go. Then she went to university, spent how long there, didn't complete her program, got a job at the hospital, didn't work out well for her, and then she just stuck with YouTube.
Sex work is real work. Anyone who judges sex workers for their work really should look inside themselves. Yeah, I mean, I'm not judging, you know.
But isn't she judging?
Everyone likes windows when it's an ocean view, exactly. Mountain view, yeah. Yeah, we usually, no, the windows don't make it hot at all. Like, I have a fan in my room, and the AC, the central air, is really, really efficient. So, I love having my whole house dark all the time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can still have windows. Like, I like having some windows, I guess. Like, in the other place, it was getting like, it was starting to feel cramped. And we were like, okay, we need to like move out, especially when I was doing like the videos in the room, and
Mm-hmm. She
what is
judges
double
her
pane
ass
doing?
off. Yeah. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this the real
Yeah, these are
breezy?
blackout windows. The curtains we have in the room are like not blackout, so it still becomes pretty light when we in the morning. So I actually have an eye mask I wear, and then I'm fine.
Oh, it is the real breezy. Hey there, breezy. Because one thing you gotta have on the YouTubes is is deductive skills and a plugin to your your Google Chrome or whatever web surfing app program that you're using, your Firefox, to make sure that who's who, because people will come in under all types of people's names. All right, so we're gonna move on from this. She doesn't say much else, and I think I've kind of had enough. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna get into what Missy Moo has been saying, because Missy Moo is really all over the place, and sometimes it's hilarious, sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's like WTF. But let's get into this. We're gonna catch up with Missy Moo and whatnot. So where did I okay, we're gonna start with this one. Foodie Beauty needs cash. Salah is demanding it. Let's go. Let's get to DMs haven't been dropped. Okay, I see you. All right, let me load this up. Loading this bad boy in 3, 2, 1. Let's go with some Missy Moo.
Hi guys, you can't see me, but that's okay because I'm going to put some pictures up here so you can see. All right, here's a little tea from Missy Moo to you. Okay? Listen, you can
See ya later.
take it,
Recovery Collective. Have a good one.
run with it, whatever you'd like to do with it. Here it is. If you would like to know why Foodie has changed her entire content, ha- deletes her live streams that are of her raging, has returned to mukbangs, displaying food that is well known, um, you know, spackling in some Kuwait dishes so that you guys can be, thinking that she's giving you the culture of Kuwait. And posting pictures of the cats and things like that
Thanks, Lindsay.
is entirely for one reason. Foodie is looking to get sponsorships. Foodie told Salah she could get lots of sponsorships.
Is this wild? Is she really looking for sponsorships? Monty is a pretty boy. Damn right, I'm a pretty boy. How tall am I? I'm 6 foot.
That she's had them in the past, that they bring in a good amount of income. Now, we all know that Foodie had one sponsorship, as far as I know, and it was the coldest water bottle. And she got leads from that. Now, you can see in the DMs that I said that Foodie says, I'm going to post it, but then I'm going to delete it. So at least they can see it. Okay, so there's a little tea. Run with it or don't.
Is this tea?
It's okay with me.
This is cold.
But that is entirely why that woman is getting away, trying to get away with coming on, raging, being a bully, or whatever she's doing. Then she deletes it. She posts pictures of her feeding the cats and her eating food and her being a pious Muslim. It's because she's looking to get sponsorships because she told Salah she could get them, no problem. She had them in the past, and that it would generate lots of income and he wouldn't have to work.
Yikes. Okay, so we got that. What else is there? Let's go. Missy Moo has some more tea for us. She's been on a roll lately. All right, so Nana Nebi. What the hell is this about? Okay. Here we go.
Oh, hello, sweet Nana's Neb Neb.
Hey, ready, set,
It's been
go,
a
Dr.
while
Breeze.
since you came for some love. I love you so much. This is Nana's Neb Neb. You know, this is the Nebby, the pudding Nebbies. Oh, hello. Hello, Nebby Neb. She's very beautiful, very regal.
Mm-hmm.
She is a Nebulan. She looks like the Grinch.
Birds in the bedroom, if you didn't know.
She's currently purring.
She does have birds.
Mr. Moo is currently snoozing. It's pretty early in the morning, but it's quite bright in here already.
Yeah, her cat does look like BBJ a bit.
I have wreaths to finish today, and I have some changes to make to my Etsy shop. I will be releasing my Etsy shop soon. Wow. It's like Mr. Bigglesworth, but with her. She only comes when she wants love. Any other time, she is on the highest point of the house, being queen, the queen that she is. Would you like to give? Yes, you would like kisses. I know, you're just beautiful.
I guess so. I'm not sure what she sells on Etsy. My honest guess would be the dolls.
I love you. You're very regal, very beautiful. Yes, say hello.
All right, so there we go. We got one more. Then we're gonna open up. If you want to come up and talk, is my bestie Timberly around? But here's the latest one. Here we go. I'm sorry, Missy Moo can be a poo sometimes. 4 hours ago. Well, let's check this out. What she has to say. Then after that, like I said, we'll turn this into a panel. Let's go.
Hello. And hello to my special friends
She got white
on
noise.
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I have a handful of very special friends that have followed me since the very beginning of my channel, and I want to apologize to you. I have been not as attentive to your messages as I should have been. And to be honest, I wasn't reading them all the way through.
Flows, I have no idea about the YTR situation. I actually didn't even know wait a second. Did she, no, I do remember. YTR had an original channel, and then something happened with it. I think it was in terms of strikes, but then so she went on to her backup channel. So from my understanding, I don't think she was ever ban evading. I just remember she had an original channel, and then she got struck. Like a lot of us get struck. I've been struck several times. And she went on her backup, and then she built her backup channel up. So I don't think she is ban evading, from my understanding. But I don't follow YTR that much.
I hearted some of them when I saw them or would give them a thumbs up. And I do apologize. That was negligent on my part, and really not very kind. And I apologize. Uh, I am overrun in my Instagram by trolls. And just either Foodie has made 20,000 accounts, and I mean, that's not a far stretch, but I'm just overrun. And, other people that Stan Foodie or FFG or anybody that I may have mentioned, I'm just overrun in my Instagram. I don't have a Twitter, so I don't have to worry about that, but I do have an Instagram. So a couple of you, I have sent a message to my direct cell phone. You've been with me since day one. We can
Okay.
communicate that way. Um, Another handful of you, I am setting up a WhatsApp so we can communicate that way. Um, so that if you have an important message for me or something that you want me to see, that you're able to get me directly, because also my email has gotten overrun, which is understandable and okay. But please note that the Missy Moo that's talking to you right now, not with a ukulele or flamboyant or whatever, I truly appreciate the positive friends. And I say friends as a quote because online and real life has a clear distinction for me now.
Mm-hmm.
But I still care about you and I still appreciate you immensely. Please check your DMs. Understand that that was an oversight on my part. Also, want to address the giveaways. 100% I'm still going to do giveaways. 100% understand I'm going to get trolls about them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be patient with me. These are going to be free giveaways. It's cost to ship things to you. I'm not just keeping it Canada wide. It's being kept, open to everybody.
Good question, Marie.
Um,
Very good question.
Perhaps in the future, what I should do is already have the dolls prepared and made. That way they can get out sooner. I didn't realize that. So I'm having to make these dolls from scratch, except aside from the Jessica Messica's doll, which it needs a new body. That's why she hasn't received it yet. I have let her know that. So I'm trying to stay on top of letting people know. But I have to sift through a lot of emails.
All right, DM me, message me on Instagram or Twitter if you want to come up. I'm opening up the panel. Maybe Timberly's still around. I'm not really sure, but if she wants to come up, she can come up. Other than that, we're gonna end this whole Missy Moo thing in a minute.
So please know that you're important, especially if you're a subscriber that has spoken to me, direct message with me. You're important to me. A few really significantly important people, I have sent you my text message, my text number, my cell phone number. It is my direct cell phone number. You have the Missy Moo cell phone number. A few other people that I still very much appreciate, but just I'm not on that level. I will send you a WhatsApp. We can communicate that way. Be blessed. It's Friday.
Really?
Holy smokes.
Does this really need to be a video? Monty, do you think it's possible Foodie has moved and isn't going to? Yeah, Nikki chuckles. A lot of people are thinking she doesn't move because if we use logic towards it, it's like all the signs are there that she has most likely not moved whatsoever. Kind of like how she made it seem like she was going to the gym. Probably had a 1 day or 2 day or 3 day pass.
God, it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be posting. I have a really great vlog coming up, a couples vlog.
I did see Ziggy.
You better believe I got a couples vlog, and you
Okay.
better believe that Mr. Moo has got some good personality too. And I also have a few crafty vlogs, a few things like that. I'm not going to release all the stuff I have in my bag of talents, but I got a few hidden.
Oh
Have a
boy.
great weekend, guys. Bye.
All right. All right. So that's it. That's it. Okay. So if you want to come up, come on up. If not, it's all good. What can I say? I'll give it like a minute or two, talk about the community. If not, we might cut this short. Did you miss anything if I'm to continue the rest of the Foodie Beauty stream? Not really. Her husband comes on, he talks his the same shit he always talks. He tries to drag Nader and then they're done with it. A good weekend is not seeing you, says Lindsay. No one cares. She needs to release those DMs. Yeah, everyone is wanting the DMs and nobody's doing it. So then why would she say she's going to release them and then not do that? But hey, that's her. It's on her. She can do whatever she wants. Um, yeah, so let me do this, people. I'll wait around a minute or so or whatnot. Hey, it is a Friday. Hopefully, you are doing something great on the weekend. If not, it's all good. People do staycations. People like to stay inside. Some people will rest and relax. We all don't have easy jobs. Some of us have tiring jobs. I remember the days of coming home, still do. I'm exhausted. As soon as I come home, I just want to rest. And then Saturday, like going out on Friday nights was like a no for me because I just had to sleep. There was no way. I was way too tired. When people always wanting to go out on a Friday, I'm like, yeah, no, Saturday, if I can. Yeah, we definitely need to see DMs. Okay, so we'll wrap this up. Hey, people, thanks for being here. I will be back later if anything good comes along. If not, maybe we'll do a throwback. Not that much people liking the throwback. Some people do, some people don't. But we'll exhaust the throwback library as much as we can. And we'll see what Foodie Beauty does today. So, other than that, thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, happy Mother's Day weekend if I don't see you. Enjoy yourself. I know in the UK it's in March, but you know, the rest of the world it's this weekend. So have a happy Mother's Day. Take care of yourselves. Have a great one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.